this video, we are visiting the Tokyu food show located in Shibuya Station. We're going to try some of the vendors and see what kind of delicious food they have to offer us. So first thing we are trying at the Shibuya Tokyu food show is this meat pie. And my dad already took a bite, so I get to show you the inside before I do. There we go. So fresh, so flaky. The meat. It's almost like a bolognese meat. It's just so rich but not dense or heavy. So next up from the Tokyu food show, we have the Kobe croquette, and we got a few different croquettes in here. We got, I think, a pork, a beef, and one other kind, maybe shrimp, was it? So, and you can just see all those flakes on the croquette. It's amazing how golden brown it is, and it's not that greasy at all. That's so good. So juicy and so tender and crispy. Let's go ahead and try the next one. This one's a little bit longer. A little bit drier, but it's not dry at all. It's just not as juicy as the pork. Let's try the last one. And the exterior is still super crispy, super crunchy. And this one we got some sauce on it as well. You immediately taste the sauce on this one. Slightly sweet. You have the somewhat bitterness from the sesame seeds. It is still so crispy and so tender on the inside. These are amazing. I highly recommend these cutlets. They are, I mean, they're a hit. Everything's been good so far. This is great. So next up we have two different types of tempura from the same stall. We have a shrimp and one that looks like a mixed vegetable of sorts. And this one was about 300 yen or so, and this was a little bit under 200. They both came out to about 550 yen for both of them. The flavor is okay. The shrimp is juicy, but the tempura is soggy. You know, it's been sitting for a while. You know, it's not that fresh. So that's the unfortunate part about getting tempura from a place like this too. Let's try the vegetables now. Here. Again, unfortunately, they're not crispy or crunchy, but I actually like the vegetable one a lot more than the shrimp. There's just so much flavor with all the vegetables in there. You really taste between the carrots, the onions, some scallions, and who knows what other kind of vegetable, but it's definitely a great combination. We have a slightly different egg salad sandwich, and it's actually from the vendor behind me. I think they're called Recipe and Market, and it's definitely something different than what we have seen before and what we have been used to from the 7-Elevens and the Lawsons and any other convenience store. And sorry, just getting this situated right now. There we go. It definitely looks like it's just the yolk, and that's what it looks like in the middle right there.
Can we just put this on there?
Let's see how we can better. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of yolk in there. I'm gonna get that before it falls apart. It almost tastes like this cheese, like cheese sauce you would find with nachos, but very dense, very rich, very yolky, of course. It seems like they only use the egg yolks in here. Not a favorite, honestly. I prefer the convenience store style egg salad sandwiches with this one. Here's another look of the inside as well. Okay, so next up we have a pork bun from Pow Pow, I think the name of it is. My mom already took a few bites, so we have a look at the interior. These are my favorite buns. I love these, and they're so big and heavy, and they're so fluffy already. They fill it so much. Look at all that juice and the steam. So good. First time we're having these buns and during our trip. Highly recommend the pork bun. Okay, so next up we're going to move on to some dessert. The first one is the bear pastry that you just saw the footage of. And I actually got two different kinds of pastries, but both with red bean. And this was the first one we got. Go ahead and feel it. So I'm assuming this is similar to taiyaki. It's definitely a lot spongier. In the middle you can see the little bear right there. Very spongy. That's quite sorry, I gotta open it from the neck. Oh, I think they gave us the wrong one. I actually ordered red bean, but it's okay. We'll still go ahead and try the custard one. It's like a very dense pancake. That's essentially what it is. It's good though, it's not too sweet actually. The custard is where all the sweetness is, and the dough is pretty light and airy. Next up is the red bean, it's like a circle patty, and they have it packaged up nicely in here. Let's try to open this up. And still, this one's nice and hot too. And oh, there we go. So you can see this one's more like an actual pancake shape. Let's go ahead and open this one up too. Oh, that one's filled to the brim with the red bean. Oh, look at all that steam coming out. There we go. It has the texture of mashed potatoes, but it's so good. It's again, it's not that sweet, but the balance is so nice. So fluffy and so airy. Oh, sorry, I think I'm losing focus right here. I think the steam. See if we can get back into focus here. There we go. Let's take a look at the inside again. That is so good. I highly recommend this one. Okay, so we just wrapped up at the Tokyu food show, and we are back up at Shibuya Crossing. You can see that behind me. Everything at the food show is just amazing. I mean, you can eat there for days and days. You can eat there for weeks and months and not eat the same thing. And, you know, a few things that weren't as great as we hoped, they were still good. You know, it's definitely a place that I recommend. Definitely check out some of the places I mentioned in this video, and just keep your eyes open and check out anything and everything there is to eat.